nigga's name. Introducing your fuck that nigga's name.
All right, welcome to my new series that I call Juggle Drills. What I'm going to be doing here in the next couple of months is I'm going to make beats specifically for beat juggling. Now, I know how it is when I'm looking for a beat to beat juggle. All of the correct elements that I enjoy in a beat juggle have to be there. Spaced out hi-hats, interesting bass lines, a melody that's not too complicated, and maybe even a vocal sample somewhere sitting right in the pocket of the drums. And I figured, hey, instead of just searching endlessly for beats to beat juggle that fit sort of the criteria that I'm looking for, why don't I just make the beats myself? I'll have them arranged in the way that I want it, simply with the thought of practicing my beat juggling. These drills are just to practice your timing, your speed, your precision. They're not necessarily meant to go and enter a battle with. Unless you find it helpful, then go ahead, enter a battle using these juggle drills. This particular first juggle drill is at 100 BPMs. But if you're just getting into beat juggling, or if you're a little rusty and you want to sharpen up the skills, I find it helpful to have ultra pitch turntables to practice my juggles with. All that means is that my pitch control goes to -50. Currently, I'm zeroed out, so the beat is at 100 BPMs. So if I play it,
What? Introducing your fuck that nigga's name.
the drum pattern is at 100 BPMs. What I suggest, if you're just now getting into it or taking a refresher course in beat juggling, use your ultra pitch to your advantage. Push it back to a speed that you're more comfortable with.
What? Introducing your fuck that nigga's name.
And practice your juggle at a slower speed. So if I try it now, it's going to be a lot slower than 100 BPMs, which gives me time to find hand placement, teaches me precision, timing, allows me time to think about what it is I'm trying to achieve in the juggle, and overall, just learning where sounds land on the vinyl record. The word serato is my cue point, and I'm just going to follow it and memorize where certain sounds are. I'll be looking at this. My laptop is pushed away. I don't see the screen. When I hear the juggle, I feel more precise than visually looking at the laptop screen. The laptop screen throws me off. I don't use it. But if that helps you, by all means, put the laptop in front of your face and look at the wave lines. So now if I juggle just the 4 kicks in front of this arrangement, it goes like this.
What?
So the first part of my juggle drill routine that you saw in the beginning of this video is just that. It's just me bringing back the 4 count of the first part of this arrangement over and over again. I started slow, and once my hands developed muscle memory, I sped it back up to 100 BPMs, and I was able to do the juggle. Starting slow allowed me to become more precise when bringing the records back and forth. Now it's just a matter of coming up with a rhythm using that little arrangement. The same thing goes with the second part of this juggle. Once I get to the actual beat, which is this, I just look at the marker to see where each sound lands. The kick is at the serato cue point. The hi-hat is pointed towards the 33 RPM sign right here, so you'll see. And I just kind of remember that, and I develop a rhythm for the first part of this juggle. I then proceed to break down that little half a bar in several different rhythm drum patterns. And that's part of the drill. Just practice each section at your pace over and over again and develop different rhythmic patterns. The second half of this is this kick snare. I'm using the kick and the snare on this side, the snare and the kick on this side, so the juggle sounds like this. But you can use that kick and the snare to your advantage and create a rhythmic drum pattern that helps you out. Lastly, I have a cue point on the second half of this juggle that introduces the melody.
Introducing your fuck that nigga's name.
And towards the end of the juggle, I have the ah sound. And in this juggle drill routine, I end it with some cuts on my strong hand. And the routine comes to an end after that. You can download this routine on my Bandcamp. That's bandcamp/DJLADDA. The link should be down below. Practice this juggle drill at your pace. Tag me in any videos that you post with it. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the comment section. And as always, you've been on YouTube before. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Peace out.